Family reunions. Something my family has done twice a year, every year, ever since I can remember. I've often wondered why other people look upon family reunions as torturous events. For my family, they're the best time of the year. We want to be together. We love each other. One of our family traditions used to be meeting around a huge table and having a conversation about what everyone had been doing in the last 6 months. We quickly discovered that listening to 30 people each talk for 5 minutes made for a long and boring afternoon, and it seemed that each person was always doing something similar to what they had done the year before. There had to be a better way for us to get to know each other. So we started a new tradition. Now, every year, one person from the family is nominated to give a speech about what defines them and guides their life. We call it the Passion Speech. Uncle Buck went first. He talked about his iron collection, the amazing deals he'd gotten from people who didn't know their iron's worth, and the most expensive irons he had ever bought. Aunt Marty was next. Her passion was gardening. Aunt Candace's was philanthropy. Uncle George's was fishing. Aunt Beth's was being a mom. Uncle Dan's was running his directional drill business. Each one of them had a passion that was unique, and one that I could never imagine having myself. From this experience, I learned that everyone has a passion, maybe even more than one, things that define them and follow them throughout their life.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose?
I was raised in a super outdoorsy family. Skiing came about whenever I was in junior high. I grew up in Oklahoma, so not a lot of skiing there. But we were in Winter Park and we picked up a hitchhiker on the side of the road that had skied a backcountry line down the highway and was trying to get a ride back to town. And we took him back to his house and he kind of showed us around and showed us the ropes of being a ski bum. And really ever since that day I knew I was going to be a ski bum. About 11 years. In that 11 years, I skied, I don't know, about 1,500 days. Oh man, I don't know. I was a wrestler in college. I'd probably fall back on some sort of MMA style training, but nothing's as therapeutic as being outside in nature and exercising and enjoying your life.
Well, my passion is a lot of things. And if you were going to ask me, which you just did, I would say I'm a Renaissance woman. I'm extremely passionate about music and singing. But singing was also a very hard taskmaster because it was my profession. So I would say I was passionate about it, but the nice thing about living a long life, as I have, is I get many opportunities to have many different passions. So I would say I'm passionate about painting. I'm passionate about science. I'm passionate about numbers. I'm passionate about my family. So those are lots of different passions. But if you were going to ask the passion, I'd have to say eating. Eating is definitely my passion. I love to eat. I love to have dessert. Because without eating, you can't do any of that other stuff. So there you have it. Pretty quickly, about the first day I was out there in the world, I thought, wow, I got to eat something here because it's not just going to show up. So I had to learn how to communicate.
Rafting, hiking, snowboarding, anything like that. Just getting outside and exploring, and just seeing new places. And also just traveling abroad, whether that's flying somewhere new or just driving across the country. I just really enjoy it. I came to decide this is my passion just through experience and just kind of getting dragged along by friends throughout the years. Just decided that more and more experience outdoors and more and more enjoy it. Just always something new to see, always something new to explore. And so yeah, it sounds kind of like a generic passion, but I'm looking to maybe become an outdoor guide as a career. right now, just taking baby steps, and like for instance, I'm going to be a raft guide this summer, maybe backpacking and climbing trips as well, so I'm excited for that, and we'll see where it takes me. I traveled up to British Columbia, all of the West Coast, and kind of the Southwest. I've been to Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, down to the southern states, and it's just gorgeous down there. And I really just enjoy exploring, whether it's the forest or the rivers or whatever. Just being outside is just kind of my niche, I guess. Yeah, Malibu, British Columbia, it's just insane. Just 8,000-9,000 foot peaks, just towering straight out of the ocean, and just greener than anything you can imagine. It looks like a scene out of Avatar, honestly. It's just amazing. I'll probably go stir crazy. I'll probably sit in a cabin with a laptop and look at pictures and live vicariously through a bunch of North Face people. So.
All types of people, in all walks of life, have a passion. Something they love to do and something that continually makes them a better, happier person. Passions come in all forms, from something unique as collecting irons to something as common as eating. It follows you throughout your life and becomes an important piece of who you are.